Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, and wondering if you've done enough to prepare for your golden years? Maybe it's a fleeting thought that comes and goes, or maybe it's a nagging worry that lingers in the back of your mind. Either way, you're not alone. Many people, myself included, have reached a point in life where they look back and realize they didn't save as much as they should have for retirement. And let me tell you, regret is a heavy burden to carry. Now, before you start feeling overwhelmed, I want to share something with you. It's never too late to take action. Whether you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond, there are steps you can take today to improve your financial future. In this video, we're going to explore 6 vital truths about saving for retirement, truths I wish I had known earlier. These lessons come from my own experiences, as well as the stories of countless others who have faced similar challenges. My hope is that by sharing these insights, you'll be inspired to make changes that will help you feel more secure and confident about your golden years. So, grab a cup of coffee or tea if that's your thing, and let's dive in. Let's start with the first truth, because this one might hit closer to home than you expect. The first truth is this: time is your most valuable asset, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. When I was younger, I always told myself, I'll start saving more later. Later turned into next year, then the year after that, and before I knew it, decades had passed without me putting enough money aside. I thought I had plenty of time, but what I didn't realize was how powerful compound interest could be if only I'd started sooner. Here's the thing about compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow. Even small contributions made consistently over time can add up to a significant nest egg. For example, if you'd started saving just $200 a month in your 30s, assuming an average annual return of 7%, you'd have over $300,000 by the time you reached your 60s. But if you waited until your 50s to begin, you'd end up with far less, even if you saved the same amount each month. The lesson here isn't just about numbers, it's about mindset. Don't fall into the trap of thinking, I'll catch up later. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, whether it's unexpected medical bills, job loss, or family emergencies. The best thing you can do is start now, no matter how small the amount. Open a retirement account, set up automatic contributions, and let time work its magic. Every dollar you save today is a gift to your future self. Now, let's move on to the second truth. Lifestyle inflation can silently sabotage your savings. This is something I didn't fully understand until it was too late. As I earned more money over the years, I naturally started spending more too. A bigger house, nicer car, vacations. I convinced myself that I deserved these things, and I figured I could always save extra later. But here's the problem. Lifestyle inflation creeps up on you. What starts as a few extra expenses quickly becomes a pattern, leaving less room for saving and investing. The key to avoiding this trap is setting clear priorities. Ask yourself, what truly brings me joy and fulfillment? Is it material possessions, or is it experiences, relationships, and peace of mind? Once you identify your values, it becomes easier to align your spending with what matters most. For instance, instead of upgrading to a luxury vehicle, consider putting that money toward your retirement fund. Or, rather than splurging on expensive dinners out every week, cook at home and redirect those savings into investments. One strategy that helped me rein in my spending was creating a budget specifically for my golden years. I sat down and calculated how much I'd need each month to live comfortably in retirement, everything from housing costs to healthcare expenses. Seeing that number on paper was a wake-up call. It motivated me to cut back on non-essential spending and focus on building a financial cushion for the future. Now that we've covered the importance of starting early and avoiding lifestyle inflation, let's transition to our next truth. Because while time and spending habits play a big role in retirement planning, there's another factor that often gets overlooked, and it's something you need to address sooner rather than later. Stick around, because we're about to uncover the third truth you must know to avoid regrets in your golden years. All right, let's pick up where we left off. So far, we've talked about the importance of starting early and avoiding lifestyle inflation, two truths that highlight how time and spending habits can shape your financial future. But now, let's dive into the third truth. Underestimating healthcare costs is a mistake you can't afford to make. This one hits especially close to home for me, because it's something I didn't fully grasp until I was already in my golden years, and by then, it felt like I was playing catch-up. When I was younger, I took my health for granted. I figured, I'm healthy now, so why worry about medical expenses later? But here's the reality. Healthcare costs tend to rise as we age, and they can quickly eat into your retirement savings if you're not prepared. From routine checkups to unexpected surgeries or long-term care, these expenses add up faster than you might think. In fact, studies show that a 65-year-old couple retiring today can expect to spend over $300,000 on healthcare alone during their retirement years. And that doesn't even include potential costs for assisted living or nursing homes. The lesson here is simple but crucial. Plan for healthcare as part of your retirement strategy. One of the best ways to do this is by investing in supplemental insurance plans, such as Medicare Advantage or Medigap policies, which can help cover gaps in traditional Medicare. Additionally, consider setting aside money specifically for medical expenses through a health savings account (HSA) if you're eligible. Contributions to an HSA are tax-deductible, grow tax-free, and can be withdrawn tax-free for qualified medical expenses, a triple win that makes it a powerful tool for managing healthcare costs. But planning for healthcare isn't just about insurance and savings accounts. It's also about staying proactive about your well-being. Preventative care, like regular screenings and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, can reduce your risk of costly medical issues down the road. Think of it this way. Every dollar you invest in your health today could save you hundreds or even thousands in the future. Now, let's move on to the fourth truth. Failing to diversify your income streams can leave you vulnerable in retirement. For most of my working life, I relied solely on my paycheck to fund both my lifestyle and my savings. It seemed logical at the time. I worked hard, earned a steady income, and saved what I could. But looking back, I realize how risky that approach was. Relying on a single source of income meant I had no safety net if something went wrong, like losing my job or facing a market downturn. People who thrive financially in their golden years often have multiple streams of income to support them. This could include Social Security benefits, pensions, rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, or side businesses. The idea is to create a diversified portfolio that generates passive income, reducing your reliance on any one source. For example, owning a rental property can provide monthly cash flow, while dividend stocks offer quarterly payouts that grow over time. Even small investments like peer-to-peer lending platforms or high-yield savings accounts can contribute to your overall financial stability. If you're worried about getting started, don't be. It's never too late to explore new opportunities. Start small by researching low-risk investment options or consulting with a financial advisor to identify strategies that align with your goals. The key is to take action, because the more sources of income you have, the less stress you'll feel when unexpected expenses arise. Now, we've covered healthcare costs and diversifying income streams, But there's another truth that plays a critical role in securing your golden years, and it's something many people overlook. Stick around, because we're about to uncover the fifth truth you must know to avoid regrets in retirement. Let's talk about the fifth truth. Neglecting emergency funds can derail even the best-laid retirement plans. This is a lesson I learned the hard way, one that taught me just how unpredictable life can be. No matter how carefully you budget or save, emergencies have a way of sneaking up on you when you least expect them. Whether it's a major home repair, an unforeseen medical bill, or helping out a family member in need, these unexpected expenses can throw your finances into chaos if you're not prepared. Here's the problem. Without an emergency fund, many people turn to credit cards or dip into their retirement savings to cover these costs. Both options come with serious consequences. High-interest credit card debt can spiral out of control, while withdrawing from retirement accounts early often triggers penalties and taxes that erode your nest egg. That's why having a dedicated emergency fund is so important. It acts as a financial buffer, giving you peace of mind and protecting your long-term savings. So, how much should you aim to save in your emergency fund? Most experts recommend setting aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. If you're retired or nearing retirement, you may want to increase that amount to account for higher healthcare costs or other uncertainties. Start by identifying your essential monthly expenses, things like housing, food, utilities, and transportation, and multiply that number by the number of months you'd like to cover. Then, set a goal to build that fund gradually, even if it means cutting back on non-essential spending temporarily. Where should you keep your emergency fund? The key is accessibility. Keep the money in a separate, easily accessible account, like a high-yield savings account or a money market fund. These options allow you to earn some interest while ensuring you can access the funds quickly if needed. Avoid tying up your emergency money in investments that could lose value or aren't liquid, like stocks or real estate. Now, let's transition to the sixth and final truth. Ignoring the emotional side of money can lead to poor decisions. Money isn't just about numbers, it's deeply tied to our emotions, values, and sense of security. People who regret not saving enough for retirement often find themselves grappling with feelings of guilt, fear, or shame. These emotions can cloud judgment and lead to behaviors like overspending to compensate for past mistakes or avoiding financial discussions altogether. The first step to overcoming this challenge is acknowledging your feelings. Be honest with yourself about where you stand financially and what fears or anxieties are holding you back. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or financial advisor can also help you gain perspective and develop a clear plan moving forward. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to navigate this journey alone. Another important aspect of addressing the emotional side of money is reframing your mindset. Instead of dwelling on what you haven't done, focus on what you can still achieve. Celebrate small victories along the way, whether it's paying off a debt, increasing your savings rate, or learning a new skill to boost your income. Every positive step counts, and over time, those steps will add up to meaningful progress. We've covered 6 vital truths about saving for retirement, from understanding the power of time to embracing the emotional side of money. Each one offers valuable lessons that can help you avoid regrets and build a brighter future for your golden years. Now, let's wrap things up with a few final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with a message that I hope will stick with you long after you've clicked away. It's easy to feel overwhelmed or even paralyzed when thinking about retirement planning, especially if you're worried you haven't done enough. But here's the truth. It's never too late to take control of your financial future. Yes, hindsight is 20/20, and it's natural to reflect on what you could have done differently. But dwelling on those thoughts won't change your situation. What will change things is taking action today, no matter how small or imperfect that action might seem. Let me share something personal with you. When I first realized I hadn't saved enough for my golden years, I felt a mix of emotions: regret, frustration, and even fear about what the future might hold. But instead of letting those feelings consume me, I decided to focus on what I could do moving forward. I started small, cutting back on unnecessary expenses, setting up automatic transfers to my savings account, and educating myself about investments. Over time, those small actions added up. They didn't erase all my financial concerns overnight, but they gave me a renewed sense of hope and purpose. And that's exactly what I want for you, to feel empowered to make changes that will set you on a better path. Reflect on the 6 truths we've discussed today. Each one offers valuable lessons that can help you avoid regrets and build a brighter future for your golden years. Let's recap them briefly. 1. Time is your most valuable asset. Start saving now. Whether you're in your 30s, 50s, or beyond, every dollar you save today has the potential to grow exponentially over time. Don't let procrastination rob you of the power of compound interest. Even small contributions can make a big difference if you give them enough time to work their magic. 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation by prioritizing what truly matters. It's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle as your income grows, but remember, more stuff doesn't always equal more happiness. Focus on experiences, relationships, and peace of mind, not material possessions. Every dollar you save instead of spend is a gift to your future self. 3. Plan for healthcare costs as part of your retirement strategy. Healthcare expenses are one of the biggest financial challenges retirees face, and ignoring them can leave you vulnerable. Invest in supplemental insurance, contribute to an HSA if possible, and prioritize preventative care to reduce your risk of costly medical issues. 4. Diversify your income streams to create financial stability. Relying on a single source of income is risky. Explore opportunities to generate passive income through investments, rental properties, or side businesses. The more streams of income you have, the less stress you'll feel when unexpected expenses arise. 5. Build an emergency fund to protect against life's surprises. Life is unpredictable, and emergencies happen to everyone. Having a dedicated emergency fund gives you a financial buffer, protecting your long-term savings from being drained by unexpected costs. Aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses and keep it easily accessible. 6. Address the emotional side of money to make smarter decisions. Money isn't just about numbers, it's tied to our emotions, values, and sense of security. Acknowledge your feelings, seek support when needed, and reframe your mindset to focus on progress rather than perfection. Celebrate small victories along the way, and remember that every step counts. Now, I'd like you to pause for a moment and think about which of these truths resonates with you the most. Is it the realization that time is slipping away, the need to curb unnecessary spending, or perhaps the importance of preparing for healthcare costs? Whatever it is, write it down. Share it with someone you trust, whether it's a partner, friend, or financial advisor. Accountability makes a world of difference when it comes to sticking to your goals. And don't underestimate the power of starting small. If you're feeling unsure about where to begin, try this simple exercise. Pick one area of your finances to focus on this week. Maybe it's reviewing your budget to identify areas where you can cut back. Maybe it's setting up an automatic transfer to your retirement account. Or maybe it's scheduling a meeting with a financial planner to get professional advice. Whatever you choose, Commit to taking that first step and then build from there. I also want to remind you that you're not alone in this journey. So many people struggle with similar fears and doubts about retirement planning. But the fact that you're here, watching this video and learning about these vital truths, shows that you're ready to take charge of your future. That's something to be proud of. Finally, let me leave you with this thought. Your golden years should be a time of joy, fulfillment, and freedom, not stress and worry. By taking steps today to secure your financial future, you're investing in a life where you can focus on what truly matters, spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, traveling, or simply enjoying the peace of knowing you've done everything you can to prepare. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It means so much to me and helps others discover this content too. If you know someone who might benefit from hearing these truths, share this video with them. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more tips and insights designed to help you live your best life. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, your golden years are worth fighting for. You've got this.